Hardik Pandya has kept the Mumbai Indians very much in this. After Bangalore, they've taken the position that their opposition were in at the end of the 17th over. But Hardik managing to survive, not just survive with Mayank Markande and Jasprit Bumrah managing to add 32 of 14 on his own and 40 of the last 17 to take Mumbai from position of bother at 147 for 7 when Mitchell McClanahan was dismissed to 187 for 8. Rohit Sharma had set things up. They did seem like they were losing their way. Are those 187 runs going to be enough? That's the question on ESPN Cricinfo Matchday T20 with Deep Das Gupta and Brad Hodge. Different moments in that innings, Hodgie, but if you're going in at 187 now, are you happier in which camp?
I think you'd be very happy with Mumbai's score, given the fact that they were in trouble and it was a fair collapse in the middle. But look, I think that this is a score in which Virat and RCB will be happy to chase. I think it's a good wicket. Pitch looks great, short boundaries, balls coming on, zero turns. So I think they'll back themselves here.
What about you, Deep?
I guess so. I think it's a 50-50 game, to be honest. 187 is a decent score, pass score at Chinnaswamy. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting how much dew there is tonight there. I mean, at times there is a lot of dew, at times there isn't too much of dew there. So that will play its part. But having said that, it's a 50-50 game as of now.
Put your questions in. I'm going to start forwarding them to Deep and Brad. Neeraj Pathak says Yuvraj's wicket, was that the turning point? Mumbai went from 124 for 2 to 147 for 7. They lost 5 for 23 in that period when Yuvraj Singh was dismissed up until the point that Mitchell McClanahan was dismissed. Let's take that to you, Haji. Yuvraj's wicket, was that when the collapse started?
It was, because he just smoked a few over the fence, and I thought that he'd done the right thing and continued to attack. There was an opportunity for him to score another maximum of 6 sixes in an over again.
He got halfway there.
Yeah, he was certainly looking for it, and that was brilliant from Yuvraj, because that's what he's got to do. If you find a matchup which is suitable for your liking, he went after it, and it was an impact over. It sort of changed the momentum, just that the guys coming in just didn't feed off that momentum.
The other important thing that could have happened or would have happened if he wouldn't have got out would be Chahal not maybe completing his 4 overs. Then they would have had to bowl maybe someone like De Grandom another over, or maybe Moeen Ali another over. So it wouldn't have been Chahal picking up 4 wickets in the end then.
Okay, Ankit Kumar says, I live in Bangalore and 20 runs short, easy for RCB. That's without any punctuation. So I'm assuming you're saying Mumbai are 20 runs short and this is going to be easy for RCB. The average score, asks Sandeep Singh, it's been about 180, around this much after 2017 when again the pitch started being pretty good for batting. Crispin Gerrard, why is the over rate so poor this IPL? I mean, terrible. Well, there are a few strategic timeouts to watch out for. What's it now? Yeah. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we haven't been getting on till 2 a.m. Seriously, so we want the skippers to get through the others.
But on a serious note, I honestly think all these third umpire referrals, they should have a time limit. 30 seconds or 20 seconds. It can't just go on forever. If you look at the amount of time taken for those referrals, and some of it is not required, to be honest.
No, you're just putting the umpires under some pressure now.
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, when I was captain of Adelaide Strikers, the umpire would come to you after every over and tell you you're even, you're 1 behind, you're 1 up. So you had a good reference point. Maybe that needs to come in, or if it is or is not happening.
Okay, lots of comments and questions for Yuvraj Singh. Ashish Altikar, Yuvraj is going for 6 sixes. Asad Liaquat, your point of view on Yuvraj's outstanding form. Crispin Gerrard, glimpses of the vintage UV. Okay, that's nice. So it's nice to see Yuvraj smack a few. The last innings could have played into it. Did this look like vintage UV to you?
Yeah, he was looking good. No two ways about it. But I was a little surprised to see, I mean, all of us actually, to be honest, were surprised to see Chahal not bowling googlies the first 3 of them.
Okay, Haji, you wanted him to do this a season back.
Yeah, and look, maybe he's digested it. And look, yeah, we did. This was the exact plan for Yuvraj, because you can see that when he switches the mind to do it, you can see the result. The ball is such a natural clean hitter to the ball. When it hits that middle of the bat, it disappears. I mean, that is Yuvraj at his best.
And I'm just thinking for Yuvraj personally, the doubts that there would have been, and whether Mumbai would just be obliged to start with him and he could have gone poorly even in this. He's had Akshar Patel in the last game, Chahal in this game. He might just understand his role a little better now that just wait for the spin and the opposition and have a crack, win or lose.
Yeah, absolutely. No two ways about it. And the fact that, he likes that environment there, obviously, SRT and him get along very well. That whole environment.
Zahir Khan is there.
Zahir is there. So it matters a lot. The environment, where you're comfortable or not. It's the same player, but at times it's not a reflection of the support staff or anything else. But I'm just saying, at times you're comfortable with certain people, and if they're there in that, and Yuvraj is like that. He's very emotional He's very emotional, so he likes people around him that he is comfortable with.
Yeah, Hissam Ahmed says, great performance by Hardik. Rafi Khan says, RIP to the bowling of RCB. Viraj Thakur, why does RCB always play with a weak bowling attack year after year? You want to take this? The depth is a concern.
It's going to remain a concern. I mean, they've got some youthful players there, but they've got talent, and they'll learn. I think, again, we talked about it pre-show, that this ground is just one of them grounds which it's just a demon for a fast bowler or any bowler bowling at the death. The one thing about the Mumbai Indians is they've probably got two of the best death bowlers in the competition. So let's see what happens to them at the end of this game.
Ganesh Venkatraman says, why do both Siraj and Saini blow hot and cold?
Isn't they young? Right, I mean, Saini, this is his second year in IPL and second year in domestic cricket as well.
He hardly featured last year.
So Siraj, maybe the third year. So, I mean, give them some time, but they're quality bowlers. There's no two ways about it. They've been very successful last year, whether they're playing for their states or even India A for that matter. So give them some time. And as Haji mentioned, listen, it'll be interesting to see their numbers in Chinnaswamy and away from Chinnaswamy. I think that will tell you something about it as well.
Yeah, it's a fine line as well, because Quinton de Kock hit one straight to mid-wicket and it went through Colin de Grongholm's hands, and he could have had one for 10.
True. Yes.
It's a fine line.
Sandeep Singh wants to know if there's any dew coming in. Deep.
It looks that way. Not in here.
But generally it does, isn't it?
I mean, it's a big dew ground, and I saw the tractor going around with the rope behind it, so that's a pretty good indication that it's generally happens.
Vivek Yadav says Mumbai are short by at least 15 to 20 runs. Mukesh Anand says Yuvraj missed his 6 sixes. Yeah, I know, we were all getting on with that. Wakil Al-Assad, Hardik is a rock star and he's the next hero of India. Well, this is a nice personal performance for Hardik Pandya. It's been a while since we've seen him tonk it the way we know.
Again, I'm a big fan of Hardik. I mean, leave aside his antiques off the field and his manner.
I know what you mean.
But the fact is, let's just focus on this kid as a cricketer, and he's a really good cricketer. I mean, he's someone who can give you 4 overs or 10 overs in limited overs cricket. Somebody who can smack the ball coming at number 7. I mean, this kid is really good.
I like that he hit fast bowling for 6, because we know Hardik's a gun player against spin.
Yeah.
He had tail-enders, proper tail-enders at the other end.
Yeah.
He's managed to get them runs that could be very important.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he took Adam Zampa to town in a one-day game. And this will be great. Look, Virat Kohli was at deep mid-on there, and I secretly reckon he had a little glowing smile inside his body thinking, this is the last little piece of my jigsaw puzzle coming together for the World Cup. So,
yeah, why not? He's seeing Vijay Shankar get runs at Sunrisers. He's seeing Hardik Pandya smash it here.
Absolutely.
His Bumrah's shoulders okay. He's playing. So there's little. All he needs to do is just, I think, get some runs now for himself.
Yeah, I mean, you want to win. You want your franchise, but you also want your little secret jigsaw puzzle to come good as well. And this is a big boost.
Alvin D'Souza, UV should be picked for the World Cup. Next question. What else do we have? Mukesh Anand, bring back Yuvraj for the World Cup. Okay, since there are more than 2, I'm going to take it to Deep Das Gupta now. Deep?
About what?
Yuvraj for the World Cup?
No.
Okay, yeah, that just needed that. Thank you.
Listen, having said that, for everyone out there, let me just put it out. He's one of the greatest ODI batsmen India has produced.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Deep.
Everyone has their time.
All right, great. Mumbai team bats deep, but RCB, it's the same story every year. What else do we have? Why doesn't Moeen Ali open today? Or why didn't Moeen Ali open today? That's interesting. You had a left-hander in Quinton de Kock. Thoughts on how RCB approached the power play?
Oh, look, I think you've got to give the ball to Machado for sure. I mean, his record in the power play has been outstanding. He's got a couple of dynamic quicks at the other end, which generally when you've got a brand new ball, you want to give it that opportunity. He could have, but the thing is, Quinton de Kock's actually become a pretty good player of spin, and he's in good touch. So for me, it was one of them maybe 50-50 calls, but there was a little bit of grass on the wicket. Give it to the quicks.
Salim Momin, should Kohli open the innings or bat at 3 now?
For me, it's 3. I guess Haji would say open.
You saying open, Oji?
Yeah, I mean, he'll want to get out there, but I think for the benefit of RCB in the future, number 3 might be the go.
Okay, Prabhat Prasant says Brad Hodge looks so crisp in that suit. Oh, that's nice. You look crisp,
Nice.
Haji.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
job.
Sandeep Singh says Brad Hodge, you're getting younger by the day.
Oh yeah, shaved this here, beautiful.
Okay, it is at this point that we must stop taking such points from all of you. Moeen Ali's come out to bat with Parthiv Patel, so that's.
Yes.
Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
You like that? You like the look of that? 2 left-handers, and Mumbai don't have an off-spinner.
Yeah, I mean, I know Deep was a fan, but for me it just pushes Shivron Hetimai a bit further down the order.
Okay.
So I wanted to see him get up a little bit, and yeah, I mean it's an aggressive move, one which they had to take.
Okay, McClanagan from one end, Malinga or Bumrah or someone else from the other, Haji?
I would have liked to see Lasif take the first one, especially these 2 left-handers. Swing the ball back in. You're not sure what you're going to get from Mitchell. He could get 2 in the first over. He could get none for 20.
All right, thank you very much. Gentlemen, are you going for Bangalore to chase this down? Should be a good chase if they do, or Mumbai to defend it?
Okay, I'd go with RCB.
Do you think they'll chase it? Haji?
Yeah, I think they might just sneak home, but this is Mumbai Indians' best bowling unit they've put together, so it's going to be tricky.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Should be a good game, just the same either way. We'll get your thoughts at the end of the game on ESPN Cricinfo Matchday T20. We'll also be live for a mid-innings match update at the end of 10 overs to see which team looks likelier to get over the line.